This is Flux Pavilion and you're watching 2khAAT TV.
How you doing, Josh?
Yeah, not too bad. How you doing? You alright?
Good. I'm Squitty Bubbler.
I'm Flux Pavilion.
Yes. So, you're in London tonight. How was that?
Yeah, really wicked actually. Probably the best gig I've done in London so far, I've got to say. It's always nice being in Shoreditch though, the land of the haircut.
Exactly. Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Northampton, actually, a town called Toaster. But I'm living in like Hatfield, Hertfordshire at the minute, so it's not too far.
And you grew up with Dr. P and someone else?
And Trolley as well.
Trolley Snatcher, of course.
Yeah, it's kind of...
I knew you were in a band together?
Yeah, it used to be. That's how it all kind of started. Me and Dr. P were in this band. He was playing drums, I was singing. I had hair down to there at the time. And then it was kind of like...
It all evolved.
Yeah, well, he got a copy of Reason. And then we was like... Who's this? Like, Sean did, Dr. P. Yeah. We were like, what's this? All of a sudden we can make music without having to go into the band room. We can do it all on the computer. And it all grew from there.
Okay, and now you've got tunes on list your labels, come on.
Well, it started off, I did something on, it was like Dubmented Beats was the first label.
Yeah.
Which is...
Where was that based?
I'm not sure. I came up with the name of the label and then started it to release this track. And then it was like Shift from over in the States.
Yeah.
And then I did the thing on Rotten as well when I worked with That Sick.
Yeah.
And then me and Dr. B started Circus, so everything was Circus from then on. Actually, I did put Meathead out with N-Type. Yeah. That's because N-Type's a dear friend of mine. He loved it so much. He's wicked, Mark, as well, so I put that with him and everything else is just exclusive to Circus now.
Okay, so now you're playing all over the world. What's it like? Is it hectic or is it stressful or is it fun?
It's a mixture of all of it, I think. It's like a roller coaster, I suppose. When I'm with people, it's cool. I mean, I was in Denmark yesterday with Dr. P, and they've sort of known him for years and years, so it's wicked. That kind of felt a bit like a holiday. But I went to Canada on my own, and Jim was just flying about. And then I was up for like 26 hours before I played my first show. Then got about 3 hours sleep and had to fly to the next place.
Is that because you were nervous or?
No, I just didn't get a chance to sleep. All the flights, then immigration, stuff like that. So
okay. So are you partying then?
I do when certain people are around. That Sick mainly. I don't sleep when That Sick's there.
Your girlfriend?
No, I don't really.
So what happens when you get the girls like starting groping you?
I get equally as nervous as I did before, really. I'm still just as rubbish.
Okay. So what, you haven't...
I don't kiss and tell. I've had a fair share, I suppose, but...
Okay, let's get to music. Like, you produce with... Can you tell? Are you...
what I produce on? Yeah, Keybase is what it is. And then just a variety of synths. I've just bought a analog synth, which for all the tech heads out there, it's like a Doppler Dark Energy. It's based on the Doppler A100 series, which is all the analog kind of big modular synth, which Fresh is the sport one. And I've been itching for him to bring it around, so I bought this little one so I can learn what to do with it. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully go analog as well.
Okay, is it like, when you produce, like, what's the best part? Is it like doing it yourself or getting input from your friends?
I like it when I'm there doing it myself, when I come up with an idea.
Yeah.
It used to be a track, I have the idea, I make the track, and then it's done. Now it's like I have to have that's taken about 5 or 6 times before it finally turns into the finished product.
Do you share, like, mix it down, give it to your friends and then...
Yeah, the same bit like Dr. P. Within the circus camp, I'm always we're all showing each other stuff and kind of giving each other advice.
Okay, so you run circus, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of...
With
me and Dr. P, then there's 2 other guys as well. There's Swanee, one of them, he's like part of Slumdogs. Yeah. And then Earl, who's the bass player from UB40, he's the 4th director. That's so bad. It's pretty cool.
So do you like put the tunes to them before anyone else, or?
No, like with our own stuff, with mine and Dr. P stuff, it's kind of like we all come to a group decision. But really, if I'm really happy with something, then if I go, I want this to go out, then it kind of goes out. But that's because we're our own worst enemy in that respect. We're running the label and making the tunes, so if we say something's good enough for Circus, then we kind of hope it is, really.
And you've got approached for a lot of remixes.
Yeah, I've just done loads.
I mean, how'd that happen, like?
Well, it started off like the fresh one. Fresher just hit me up. I got to know. He said, "Can you do this?" Same as the freestylers one. Schism, who runs Never Say Die, just randomly he was telling me, "Oh yeah, I've got this release next, then this release, then after that we're doing freestylers, Control Z and Flux Pavilion remix."
Who told you that?
But he just told me. He never asked me to do it, and I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, you up for it?" Yeah, go on then. So then that happened.
You can't say no to that.
I know, yeah. Then after that, it's kind of then I got management, so it all kind of came through management from the bigger labels and stuff.
So you've got a manager.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like dealing with like the big stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of sorts everything out.
What's the biggest thing you've been offered, like?
Well, I've just done one, but it hasn't been accepted yet. So, but it's for MIA over in the States.
Oh, that's big.
But the biggest one for me is Jamiroquai. Like, I was pretty damn happy to be asked that. That was pretty cool.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so what?
Okay, so like, obviously you're getting big. How are you dealing with it? Like, are you still living with your mum? Dad?
Well, I'm still at university, so I live.
What are you studying?
Commercial composition, so I'm studying like proper orchestration and more.
So you are studying music?
Yeah, but like real music, if you can call it, like really like doing big scores and stuff.
So have you got plans for the future, or are you just? I don't know.
Well, I'm taking recently, like this past month, I'm taking a step back from remixes and just trying to get creative again and work on an album. So I've got like some stuff planned for over next year.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to be doing tours, finishing my uni. Then hopefully by summer I'll have some kind of rough album that I've put together.
But like, you're gonna graduate?
Yeah.
With a good mark?
I'm doing strangely alright. I don't know how. I think it's because I don't care about it now. That I'm just kind of throwing stuff together and then it's just coming out and getting alright grades. So, advice to students out there: if you don't care about it, then you'll do alright. Honestly. You know, it's pretty bad advice, but it's worked for me.
Okay, so like, you've got a good career like with the music, with the dubstep, but like, when you get a degree, what's gonna go? Are you gonna like set up some schools, or are you gonna like start teaching people?
Well, I'm only 21,
yeah,
and I've kind of just started probably making music and being able to do my own thing.
Yeah.
I think the next step is probably a band. I mean, me and Dr. P have been talking about taking it like properly live and stuff like that.
Like kind of magnetic, man.
Yeah, because I sing and like we've always played in bands together, so we kind of know how to write together in that respect. So basically, I'm just waiting for uni to kind of finish. I have a lot of time, just got to sit down and think about where I want to go. But at the moment, just sort of having fun, making energetic tracks. If I can convert that energy over into a band, then I think that would be my main goal. But
well,
it's going to be a hard thing to do, I think.
I think everyone out there is enjoying your tunes because of the high energy in your tunes.
Yeah.
Like, even the remixes, like, and your own tunes that are available at the moment, like, it's brilliant. And what do you have to say to like the people who have supported you and enjoyed your tunes?
Cheers. It's always a pleasure, really. I mean,
did you ever expect it?
No, that's the thing. I mean,
you've grown up with dubstep, like you found it at an early stage.
No, literally, I heard Fabric 37 when that came out. First time I heard when I started.
Is that a Casper Roscoe?
Yeah. That's when I first heard it, and I was like, I'd been making all sorts of wobbly stuff and like weird kind of wobbly hip hop, and then heard all of Roscoe stuff. It was like exactly the same ideas, but he was doing it really, really well. And I thought, right, I'm gonna give this a go, and it's kind of evolved from there. But I think I've realised recently I can't make non-energetic music. I've tried to make chilled out stuff, honestly. It's like, and then always big kick, big snare. Then I get a big bass line now. My mates, it's like, let's do something relaxing, man. So I think, wicked. And then it ends up like, I Can't Stop. That was going to be like a chilled out tune.
Yeah. It's
mad I just can't do it. So.
And all the other producers out there, you know, like 16-bit.
Yeah.
You know, all the others, like Headhunter, like all the guys that are doing the other stuff. Like, do you ever set for them? Do you chat to them?
Yeah, that's a good thing. I love saying everyone speaks to everyone. I mean, I remember when it was me and Funkcase at dinner with Loafer and Benga. And anyone who kind of knows the scene would be like, you won't really mix, but I had a wicked time. So I was sitting there chatting, same ideas about music, It's great. I enjoyed their sets, they enjoyed our sets, so
Okay.
it's good. I don't think there's many barriers really. It's all good music.
Do you have anything to say to the fans?
Yeah, cheers for enjoying my music. I'm going to keep doing it, so keep listening I suppose. Hopefully I'll carry on pleasing. Yeah, that's about it.
Alright.
And check out Squitty Bubbler as well. So what they're doing is wicked, it's been checking it out for years.
Nice one. Are you gonna do anything more with your hair, like next up?
I'm thinking about a tattoo next.
What, on your hair?
I'm not sure where. Maybe on my neck.
Okay.
I've had a piercing, it's either another piercing or a tattoo.
Alright.
But stick with the blue.
Nice one.
It's all good.
Blue, Flux Pavilion, Squitty Bubbler, it's big, Flux Pavilion, check it out. Thanks so much.
Nice one, pick up Squitty Bubbler every time.
Respect.
Nice one.